The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 21. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Shoot. 6-6. Pull it high. 6.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. I got you.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He finds Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Hi, Hobbs.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 39. Well, Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though he did score the touchdown in the 3rd quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and what he's traveled, that he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. Only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl. I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl. That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman, the great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl. Came back to start that game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he
Let's
goes.
go, Leighton.
Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
Check 21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that will fall
Let's go,
incomplete.
Xavier.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Alert 3. Hey, alert. Hey, echo.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. The first catch of the game.
Are you kidding me, DeMarcus?
Goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
How do you let that up?
Defensively,
He
a
just
bit of a
stared at the
collapse,
ball.
allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
Here we go. 21.
He's just going to like take up the entirety of the first half. There you go.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Come.
It's gonna be annoying when they play these players. They just like take it down to like 1 second.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to let it go deep. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
So
What a
Prescott and the
throw.
Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Okay,
line.
I know
Get
the
this up to the
percentage
30-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Well, run it again.
Now Elliott. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite
You
the
know
blitz,
what?
they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can
That's
just tell you,
interesting,
attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
He just gave you like 20
Maybe
yards
not
of
so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Why do you call timeout?
Going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15.
Oh, I thought he bit on it.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun.
Yo, what was that, Zach?
But instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Prescott from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Forbath descended away.
I had a feeling that he would be running cover 3 and this seam was wide open. Did I shut up people on the stream? Aw.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
No, they
this is
don't.
a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back to back.
Let's go.
To the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
My man Cheeto's catching has been a little bit sketchy past couple of games.
Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Yo, what is that?
To escape, and he goes down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first
That
of
was
their
this
timeouts.
poor blocking.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And that's Elliott, complete.
Why did he go all the way back?
Pick up there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Third and short yardage.
Oh no, I had... Oh, golly!
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
I sent a double team, and Connor Williams is useless. Ill-advised. Shut up, Brandon Gaudin. You don't know how to commentate for shit.
You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like
I
that.
need to turn off commentary. Brandon Gaudin is just so retarded.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo fighting through. Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
You're telling me he gained a yard out of that?
Here we go, here we go. Like 20! White. Switch. Recon, one's Madden.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here we go. 180! 13!
Run the screen pass, I dare you.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46.
Are you kidding me?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
That was some of the worst blocking I've seen all year.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 31 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This is taken at his 4.
Are you kidding me?
Through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 10, and they will score. It's a 40.
They literally, he just pushed him.
Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return, as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, partner, anytime you see a big-time kickoff return, especially one that ends up in the end zone for a touchdown, that's probably the most exciting 10 seconds in the great game of football.
I think it was our friend Ed Brady that told us that one day. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
I'll try the same play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but September 10th. He's got a man, complete. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh my God, what is that blocking?
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And that
Oh my God, why did he knock it down, Jalen?
Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Tighten up. Check your hot read. I got you. Be ready.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Jalen is so
the Niners have
bad.
the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Jalen is so useless.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, high 7.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Dude, why is Jordan so slow?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
They literally made Jordan like a snail in this game.
Emmanuel Sanders, 53 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Like literally, Jordan Lewis moves like a snail in this game for some reason.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in the bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. There's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. From the 41, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing. Prescott. And he hits Jason
Oh
Witten
shoot,
to
Jason
take it.
Witten's off to the races.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's Prescott. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Can you rate me 110? I am in the profile pic.
Tried to fit that one in there.
Zero.
Rate me, I am in the profile pic. You are a -610.
Okay, 0.
3rd down and 6 to go.
I like the call there because
Thanks.
that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This is Elliott. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first
Wow,
down.
0 means
The
ugly.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Forbath will put this one through, and with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Okay.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Check three. 11.
He's back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 13 yards there. And
Feeling is so bad.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back
This is
usually a good
the
spot.
worst commentary I've
Without
ever
a doubt,
heard from these
because
guys.
he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah,
It
makes
should
you
be
wonder what
Garoppolo.
exactly is
What do
going
you
on.
got?
Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, let's get some penetration here. I got them. Check 55.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay,
To
whatever.
throw is Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Let's go, Byron.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
Damn, I was really hoping you would choke, but GG.
Before getting this inside the 25.
GG. GG, Hobbs.
Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to
Okay, let's play another game.
You know, the strengths, the weaknesses,
GN2.
Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always...
Oh, I'm not
Either
sleeping.
way, usually decides a ball game.
I'm not sleeping.
We had exactly that in this one.
And not only
Gonna
that,
play
but
one more
this is a
game as soon as the
gutsy
game lets me
road
exit
victory,
these
one they can
highlights.
hang their hat on. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Got him. You know, if we could just like... Okay, let's do another game. Am I in a party? Oh, I'm not. Ugh. Okay.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're
playing the
Raymond
Buccaneers,
James Stadium
boys.
in Tampa, Florida, where the echoes of cannon blast
30
still
for 30,
ringing in our
Jameis
ears from the
Winston.
north end
Okay.
zone. The Bucs were
I'm
introduced
getting
a
called
moment
first.
ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
He doinked it.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 29, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
I did not mean to flip it.
A first down carry by Elliott. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, it's Elliott. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Prescott from the gun. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or 2, but they really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up.
Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this one's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the
No, I should have.
Elliott.
Oh, damn it. That would have been
He'll get
touchdown.
about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He can run for it. Oh, Prescott stripped. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the red zone now, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
What the frick?
But he has been their starting quarterback for this game, so they've got to weigh things about who's behind.
Yeah, this guy's using the Buccaneers.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Jameis Winston with the 3
The Cowboys
interceptions.
pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott is going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
Seriously,
16
Darwin?
seconds now on the clock.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field.
Oh no, he's trying to ice the kicker.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, they do snap it to Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Are we really in the second half here? And this is the first time we've seen Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans?
Yeah, you know that they missed that in the first half. Up until this point, they've really missed it, haven't they?
I think that's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, they're always trying to get him the football.
one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Winston now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow them.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Randall Cobb on the breakaway. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb, 87 yards. As his guys continue to pour it on. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Bennett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Jameis to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Bennett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to destroy.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end Jarwin. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action now. Prescott. That would complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randall Cobb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Josh Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, it's caught, blocked it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. This throw complete, Wilson finding Lockett. And he lost the football.
I don't get why were you strafing?
Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Wilson. End zone.
Oh my God,
Touchdown,
Jalen.
Seattle.
So you're just not going to read it at all?
There to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Throwing again here, Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 8-6 the score after 1. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Gonna throw deep for the end zone.
What?
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the
No, that's fake as hell. That is so fake. There's no way he makes up at this.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results. Interceptions.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why we lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him.
Why are you guys backing up so
27
far?
yards there, a 1st down. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Completely screwing me over.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off.
That was me, I would have
He'll
fumbled.
wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he gets
Why
it down
are
to
we
the
not
32.
covering the drag?
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Literally every time.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
They just want to keep it large and underneath every play.
Second and 5 now. Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, I didn't.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Dancing to his Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Flushed out right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. To throw again on second down. Prescott.
There's no way. He did not get his...
Picked off at the 23. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks.
He didn't even get both feet in bounds.
First one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Brandon Garden's actually so retarded. Like, he doesn't even know how to come, so he's just like,
after the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson operating from the gun. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Now it's Wilson. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they...
For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you.
Lucky break after lucky break for that dude. Literally all of his picks were balls. His first pick should have been a touchdown for Zeke with Bonnie Ryan.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across
Second one,
the 20
he didn't
before
even
he's
speed
brought
it
down
down.
at about
Third
the
one,
23-yard
of course,
line.
Stackers has to just throw it straight to the defense, straight to the, wide receiver.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish thing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Third and long, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Here we go on fourth with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. On second and goal, Prescott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily, put it on.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin there to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Draw play, Edmonds. He's got the first down.
Seriously?
Inside the 40. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
He has to make that tackle.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. After the sack on first down, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Oh, damn it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They give him a gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Yo, what? There's no way. Tremaine Edmonds, a.k.a. Garbage.
Edmonds picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Like, what are you doing, Leo? Block. Do you know what blocking is? I just need to know if you know what blocking is at this point. I really need to know. Because every time you get beat.
This time they get at least
this is pathetic.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
20 years to wind up. Oh, now you want to like do something.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood! It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Are you kidding me, Heath? Why are you just like neglecting to even cover it? Oh my God, shut up.
Quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up, but I always remember that when we go to practice.
How come I can't jump up 20 feet and intercept
They
it?
really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that
See, it's
trust,
just biased by
and that's where
EA.
you find them in this type of a
Because if
situation.
that was me, it would have been picked.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Roethlisberger. On the screen, this is Edmonds.
Fuck you, so strongly. Moving at like 2 miles per hour. Watch 2 steps. Oh wow, that was a hard workout.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Rolling to his right.
Really?
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
You're pathetic, Heath. You just allowed like 3 big plays just because you don't know how to cover. He wasn't even throwing it. He was trying to throw the juju.
Who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott.
What?
And it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker,
There's no way.
who picks it. And his guys are going to
He's
get the
got
football
lucky as
at their
hell.
own 47-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Here's Edmonds. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep down. And this is caught at the 20.
God, why is that 20 years to throw the ball?
All the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And that'll be incomplete.
He only has like 20 years to sit there, bake a cake,
So
and then get a
after
touchdown.
the incompletion for 2nd
Dumb.
down. Here's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Like
And he'll go down here
after
at the
the try and
12-yard
take the ball
line.
out?
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the
Like,
screen.
this guy is
And
terrible.
sets up a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. He's got daylight. The 40, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Roethlisberger will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half all time on the scoreboard.
We got this.
The Steelers offense here about ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Switch it. Corner. No spacing.
On 2nd down. Edmonds.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger, and he finds McDonald.
If that was me, that would have sailed 20 feet above his head, and then it's been an interception. But for him, nope, fair game, he gets a touch.
10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Ben to throw again. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Letting one fly deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big game.
They'll run on first down. Elliott, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to fire, and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines, but the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
On 2nd down now, Edmonds. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man.
Really? What is that pathetic defensive back play?
Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 77 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
That's some of the worst defensive back play I've ever seen.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Prescott now.
And
he's not able to get away.
I can't.
Sacked back
Why
at the 22.
do you guys just not want to block?
Bud Dupree in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Watch the whip.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Are you kidding me? How many more bad throws are you going to make, Dak?
Fitzpatrick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Why is it flipping?
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete.
Oh, check down.
McDonald.
Going check down. What's he going to lucky pass and do
right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Roethlisberger.
What are you doing, Lee?
Running back. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh my God, Byron.
On target to Washington. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, two. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Mike, 55.
Roethlisberger to throw. He finds his man Johnson. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, Connor looking for space. And running. Stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Connor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's